Hi housemates, it's Lisa Elliott with House Play, and we are on our Christmas countdown, day 27. I'll double check that. But in the meantime, we're going to cover our host gifts, meaning the gifts that you bring to someone that is entertaining in their home when they've invited you. I have this tray full of stuff because I want to give you some ideas that are outside of wine. I know that's an easy thing to bring, or cider or things along those lines, but I think it's very thoughtful to put some thought into the gift that you're giving to someone, because perhaps they have enough wine or they only like a particular wine. Not to say that they wouldn't be grateful, but I personally enjoy when I receive, for whatever reason, a gift that shows that someone's been listening to me, that someone really knows me, and or at least made an effort. And yes, it's the thought that counts, so I'm not knocking people who do bring wine. That's not what this is about. This is for people who don't want to bring wine and want to give a little creativity to their gifts. So without further ado, we're going to start going through these. It's very easy to me to give gifts, and I love getting gifts that show a reflection of the person knows me. If you have a friend that is into journaling, which I do, I have this cute little pen. You can see it. It says shine bright like a diamond, and the top of the pen is a big old diamond, and it's a gold pen. I also had one that was silver that I already gave to a friend. So I would combine this with a journal or a notebook if I know that they like to journal, which this friend does. And this just says, I woke up this awesome. And it's a blank journal, has lines, and that's one of the gifts that I will be giving because I know I'm going to her house. Another gift, as silly as this sounds, again, this goes back to knowing who your host is. I have this thing for fuzzy socks. I love fuzzy warm socks. So these were actually given to me, but I am going to buy a pair and give to a friend who's starting to have a fondness for fuzzy socks as well. Never thought about it, huh? And they are very, very inexpensive. See, these are just little Christmas socks, and they're footsies. They keep your feet warm. My feet always get cold, so I love having fuzzy socks. These come up a little higher, and they're the softest, cutest socks ever. I actually won these at a party, but that's just an idea for people who love fuzzy socks, people who always have cold feet or are always cold. Give them something that warms them up. Another gift I'm giving is this book. It's called Forgiveness, and she's actually going through some things, and she is working on forgiveness. So how about that? I'm going to help her by giving her this book. It's something that she talks about openly, so it's not like a huge secret, but I think that would be very helpful. So that's what I mean by listening to people and giving gifts that are creative, letting people know that you actually know who they are. Now, yes, you could be going to someone's house that you don't know. You could be attending with a friend, so you don't know that person, but you still want to bring something, and wine is perfectly fine. So again, I'm not knocking wine, I'm not knocking cider, I'm not knocking sparkling, anything. That's not the point of the video. So don't feel like I'm talking about you or talking negatively about your wine. Moving right along. I miss the old days, and so do some of my friends, of writing letters and notes and cards. So this is a little box of stationery, and they are blank on the inside, but if you know people who are very formal or really into etiquette or just like to send thank you cards, that's a nice thing to do as well. If they like butterflies, which a lot of my friends do, you can add a butterfly, or not add a butterfly, but pick out cards that have butterflies, pick out cards that reflect them. So, and our last but not least, this is a beautiful box. As you can see, it's covered in flowers, and this gift is, wait for it, see that little guy in there? It is a unicorn, and it's a Christmas ornament. So how about that? Killed two birds with one stone. So if someone you know collects ornaments like someone that I know collects ornaments, and they have a thing for butterflies again, or they have a thing for travel. You can get an airplane. If you have a thing for, this one is a unicorn. It has a special meaning behind it that maybe only you and that person knows, that makes it even more special. Or something that's just really obvious. If they're about to have a baby, you can buy one for in memoriam, all kinds of things. So give it some thought is all I'm saying. And those are some really easy ideas for you. Oh, another one. For those of you who have friends that love to drink coffee and tea, I like to drink tea. I don't drink coffee. Get them a cute little mug. See, isn't that cute? It's just a mug with some lips on it. Easy peasy. None of these gifts are expensive. Absolutely none of them are expensive. Another thing that you can do, another tip for you, is to always shop against the season. Meaning, as soon as Christmas is over, all those things that you wanted, go buy them then. They're marked all the way down because they're trying to get rid of the products. And that's for the people who are just getting into entertaining and hosting, and that tip is for you because I'm sure some other people already know. And that's okay too. So let me know what ideas you have, what you're going to bring to wherever you're going, and if these tips were helpful to you. So check us out on the next day of our countdown. I hope you're enjoying it because I'm having fun. Till next time.